Shonda is with us in Dayton, Ohio. Hi, Shonda. How are you?
Hi, Dave. I'm great. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Great. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure.
I am calling. I need a Dave Ramsey pep talk.
Okay.
My husband and I, we started the financial piece about 3 or 4 years ago, attended one of the classes, and we're cash flowing everything, college, braces, car, you name it, we're cash flowing it. Sold an expensive vehicle that we had and bought 2 used vehicles, and I feel like we're still not getting anywhere. We have so much to cash flow that we're not getting anywhere on our 2 used vehicles. We have a credit card.
What's your household income?
Between $120,000 and $130,000.
How much is your house payment?
$1,200 a month.
And how much are your car payments?
Both are $250 a month.
Each?
Yes.
Okay, so $500 there and $1,200. Okay, and how much other debt do you have?
We have, well, like I said, we're cash flowing college, so...
How much is college? Where is that?
It's just at a local community college,
Good.
and it's about $1,200 every semester, so every 3 or 4 months.
So $300 or $400 a month. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
We're cash flowing braces, which is about $1,500.
Over 3 years?
No, 2 years.
Okay, so that's $50 a month.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And then we have a Discover card for $6,000.
This is all you have?
That's it.
You eat out too much and you don't have a written budget.
Okay.
Am I right?
I know we eat out too much.
Do you have a written budget?
I have a budget.
You don't have a written budget where every dollar has a name, a zero-based budget like we teach you to do, and you and your husband sit down and agree where every dollar is going to go before the month begins on paper, on purpose, and then you stick to it. You're not doing that.
Well, I do, and I'll tell you, I do have a budget. First of all, my husband is listening, and he doesn't do the budget with me, so you may want to tell him to get on board.
Get on board, okay?
Thank you. I have a budget that like the envelope system. Every 2 weeks when we get paid, I sit down, I divvy up everything into the envelope.
You didn't listen to what I said.
Okay, that's not a budget.
That's not a budget. What I told you to do is you've got to sit down with a piece of paper or a budget form. Do you have a copy of the Total Money Makeover book?
Yes, we do.
Okay, have you been in Financial Peace University?
Yes.
You have. Did he go with you? Did he go with you?
He did go with me, and we have also sent my daughter, who just graduated high school.
You flunked.
Sent her. We did flunk.
You
You're
have
right.
to go back through. Because you did not do the written budget the way we teach you the whole time you were in that class, and you're still not doing it. You went and watched the videos and laughed and learned a few things, but you didn't apply. Because here's the thing. Let me tell you what happens in Financial Peace University. We know all the statistics because we've had 4 million families go through it, okay? So here's what happens. The people who do the written zero-based budget together as a couple, where every dollar every month is written down and they stick to it exactly the way we teach, are the ones that have 90% better success. The people that don't do any budget at all, half of them drop out. And the ones that do a half-butt budget, which is what you're doing, have a frustrating level of success and feel like, crap, here I am. I went through this class. I still make $120,000 a year, and I still have reasonable house payment, and I still don't feel like I'm getting traction. And you're a classic case study of what we run into. So you guys can go back through the whole class for free. It's a lifetime membership. You're allowed to go back as many times as you want. Go back through it again.
Okay.
And this time, learn to do it together. And if your husband's listening, sir, here's my advice to you. Rather than buying your wife flowers as an act of love, sit down as an act of love and help her lead this household through the flow of money, because you feel like you're carrying all the responsibility when he doesn't help.
Correct.
And it gets tiresome.
Correct.
And it's an act of servant leadership on his part to love his wife well by sitting down with her. Now, you may be the more administrative of the two, are you?
Yes.
You're the detail nerd more than him, okay?
That is correct.
Then you've got to do this full written budget first that you think it is, and go back and listen to you've got the CDs, don't you?
We do.
You can listen
to everything.
You can listen to the CD on budgeting tonight. Just plug it in when you get off the phone. Plug it in, listen to it again, and then find a class. Go back through it. I'm not charging you anything. Go back through. It's all free, but get it where it's written down, and then all I want him to do is to spend 30 minutes with you a week, looking at the budget and helping you make the decisions. If you make the decisions and carry the weight together, then when Shonda writes the checks, she's just being the accountant, but she's not having to be the CEO of the house.
Okay.
And right now you're having to carry all the weight of the responsibility of the household and do the administrative work. But when you two agree and pinky swear and spit shake on a detailed written plan, and you make your weekly adjustments as you go along, then your respect for him is going to go up. It's an act of love on his part. It's a way you communicate about your future. And then when you write the checks, you're not making decisions then. You're just doing what the budget committee told you to do. Mm-hmm. And you're a member of that committee, it happens. But it's like I've got a controller here that does our payables. And so when we do payables, she doesn't sit and fret over those numbers. They're just numbers, and she's just filling out checks. All the decisions were made by someone else.
Right.
So she doesn't carry the weight of that. And so I want you guys to go back through and do that written plan, because you're making enough money to get headway.
Absolutely.
And you're not. You're still spinning your wheels, and it's frustrating to you, and I don't blame you. So I said eating out too much. It's lifestyle probably, but I think what will happen is when you get on a written plan and the two of you together say, all right, we're going to do this. We're going to get gazelle intense. We're going to roll up our sleeves. We're going to together knock out these debts. We're going to list these debts, smallest to largest, pay minimum payments on everything but the little one, and attack the little one. We're going to get those budget forms from Financial Peace University back out. We're going to make copies of them. We're really going to do this as if we were hired by someone for $100,000 to fix their budget. Because right now you got $100,000 coming into your house and $100,000 going out of your house, and you got nothing to show for it. So I'm getting ready to give you a $100,000 raise in return for doing this on paper, on purpose. You're going to win, Shonda, and I want you to call me back and tell me how this is working in 6 months. Tell me it's working, and call me back with your debt-free scream, too. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.